You showed the picture.
Yeah, I showed the picture. Yeah.
Okay, not everybody knows who all these people are. This is the 1968 200 meters gold medal or medals presentation. This is Tommie Smith. This is John Carlos, and this is the Australian guy who took silver in between them. And they were pallbearers for his funeral because they were brothers for life.
Oh.
Now, he's wearing some beads around his neck. And they are too, but under. If you can see them.
Yeah.
And there's a story behind these gloves and what they were going to do.
Yeah.
You might have seen some documentary or docudrama about this event. But a lot of people don't know where these two guys went to university. They were teammates at San Jose State.
Oh, okay.
In California, which today doesn't even have a track team. And they were national champs in 1969.
Oh, okay.
For 1 year.
Okay.
They used to beat OJ and them. Okay, in meets. And Lee Evans was also on San Jose State's team. Matter of fact, San Jose State, they were called Speed City. And they held every world record from 50 yards to 600 meters. 50 yards, 55 yards, 50 meters, 60 meters, 70 meters, 100 meters, 200 meters, 150, 220 yards, 300 meters, 300 yards, 400 meters, 440 yards, 500 yards, 500 meters, and 600 yards and 600 meters. With Lee Evans and Tommie Smith beating and having the world record in the 400 meter twice, while Lee Evans was king in 66, 67, 68 period. Tommie's 2 years older than Lee Evans.
Well, tell me the story when you said they went to the store. It was kind of like that's why they got the black glove on the left hand.
You see, they were trying to figure out what kind of protest they would do, and Lee wanted to say, "Look, we have to wear the black berets, and we need the black leather gloves," and they didn't have them. So their wives went to the market in Mexico City and they found the black gloves. So John had a pair and Tommie had a pair that day, but John that day forgot to bring his two gloves. So it was a white Australian guy to say, well, look, one of you take the left and one of you take the right, and you both put your one fist up. They were going to put two fists up. So that's the story behind what ended up happening. Now, the other deeper story is Tommie, who was on the world record 4x220, 4x200, and 4x4 twice, was not allowed to run a relay at all at the Olympics. He should have gotten, possibly, if he ran the 100, 200, 4x4, and 4x2, they would have set world records, or he would have, and he would have got gold medal. But the coach for the Olympic team was the head coach at Texas Southern, Jim Hines' coach.
Oh.
And Tommie, the last time he was allowed to even practice running a baton, they went to Canada. They were stationed at Lake Tahoe. There were only 3 tracks in the world that were tartan tracks at that time. The first one was in Canada, the second one was at Lake Tahoe, and the third one was at Mexico City. So they went to practice in Lake Tahoe, but they decided to run an A-B meet in Canada, British Vancouver, as I understand. And that was the last time that Tommie was able to carry a baton, Team A against Team B. Tommie got the baton in the outside lane on the 4x1 with Jim Hines on the inside and leading. And after Tommie got the baton and went around the curve, he ran off and left Jim Hines behind. And the coach at Texas Southern never let Tommie carry a baton again. That's the other story behind this story.
Hey.
Okay. We need to do a documentary just on that.
You're doing real history today.
Okay. And it was Lee Evans. I spent 3 months with him in Nigeria. And there's a lot of information that came out with that discussion.
Then one of them, they passed. Then one of them recently.
Lee Evans passed about 2.5, 3 years ago.
Okay.
Oh, almost 4 years ago now, at age 73. Yeah, I got to know a real icon.